What's the matter, Lassie? Don't you recognize the area? Wait till we go around the next curve.
Howdy, Corey.
Hiya, Dad. Hey, looks like you've been doing a good day's work.
You better believe it. You don't realize how big 25 acres is until you start stringing wire.
Have your wild turkeys been getting out?
No, just the opposite. The wildcat's been getting in. He's been digging underneath the fence there and getting in and hitting my birds. And would you believe he knows that the birds have had their wings clipped and that they can't fly? So I'm just hoping that Mr. Bobcat won't want to fool around with Mr. Bob Wire.
Barney, do you mean to tell me you've been letting the wildcat get into the game farm?
Corey, since you got me interested in raising wild turkeys, I've been learning lots of things.
Like talking turkey?
Yeah, like talking turkey. Now, you just look over there. And you dogs be quiet, you hear? This is the mess call. Tell them it's chow time. There they are.
Lassie wants Barney to take her on a usual inspection tour so she can watch the turkeys.
All right. Come on, Barney. Show Lassie around. Come on. It's no use, Lassie.
What's that all about?
Poor old fella. I'm worried sick about old Barney. You know what he means to me.
I know you two have been together an awful long time.
Yeah, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. I just love that funny-looking old mongrel, and it just tears me apart to know what he's thinking. I'm just going to have to get me another watchdog, and I'm afraid that Barney knows it.
And that's why you're stringing barbed wire?
Well, I certainly wouldn't be doing it otherwise. Barney was the best darn watchdog in this entire district. This farm was his domain, and no man or animal could come through that fence without his okay. Well, even the wild turkeys knew he was looking out for them.
What happened, Dan?
Well, it was about a month ago this bobcat got inside and hit some of the birds. Barney went after him, all right. No, there was a terrible fight. Well, Barney got clawed, mauled right fierce. But something happened to him. Those birds were his responsibility, and he'd let them down. It broke his spirit. Took away his pride. You strip a man of his pride in himself, and he feels nothing but shame and humiliation. Barney's no different. He won't even go into reserve anymore. Won't face the birds. And worst of all, that bobcat knows that he's won. He gets bolder all the time, coming back even in the daylight to taunt Barney.
Well, you'll keep Barney even if you get another watchdog, won't you?
Oh, sure, I'll keep him, but how do you think he's gonna feel?
Come on, Lassie.
Kind of like a dog that's become gun-shy. You just can't teach him anything different. Well, Corey, I've been boring you with my troubles here, and I know you're a busy man. What do you say we go in and have a cup of coffee?
Yeah, I'd like that. I'll see what I can do about another watchdog for you.
Yeah, all right. See what you can do. I'll appreciate it. Where you figuring on releasing these birds, Corey?
In that canyon below Pride's Point, there's real fertile country. They should prosper there.
You could have a population explosion of wild turkeys down there, you know that?
Well, that's what we want.
That's the bird that Benjamin Franklin wanted for our national symbol. Because they're courageous and wily.
Well, I don't like to disagree with one of the founding fathers, but I'm glad the eagle won out.
With this batch, Corey, that should make about 300 wild turkeys we scattered down your district.
Yeah?
But since you got me started raising these wild turkeys, I'm just happy as a loon.
Well, a man like you should never completely retire.
I think you're right about that. Running this little farm has been a whole new lease on life for me and Barney. It's never going to be the same without him, Corey. We were partners in this enterprise. You see this gate? I put this in just so he could push it in, push it out, whenever he wanted to check the flock. That was about a dozen times a day, I reckon. But since he had that set to with the wildcat, he hadn't been through that gate one time. He just seems to want to curl up on that blanket there in the front stoop and shut the rest of the world out. Think of that Lassie. Lassie makes a perfect house guest, don't she?
Yeah? Let's go.
All right.
Hi, Dan.
Now, Lassie, I see you brought your own lunch, huh?
I have a feeling it's a present. Let her out, will you?
Yeah. Barney could do with a little cheering up, I reckon. Ever since you called yesterday, he's been acting kind of funny. I believe he knows that I'm going to look for another dog.
I'm not surprised. Dogs seem to have a sense for that sort of thing.
That Dalmatian, is he a good watchdog?
Well, you can judge for yourself when you see him.
Yeah, I suppose.
Lassie, you stay here and keep Barney company. Come on, Dad.
All right.
End of the line, Dan.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sure do thank you, Corey. It's a fine dog. But I would like to think it over.
No hurry. I understand.
I knew you would.
Lassie, time to go home. Lassie? Lassie?
Well, Barney isn't here either. Where'd that come from? You don't suppose it. Barney?
They're in there all right.
Why, he hasn't been through this gate since... Barney! Barney boy! My boy!
Now, what have you been up to?
We may never know that, Corey, but I know one thing for sure. I got my old Barney back again. Let me see you, boy. You see that old sparkle in his eye? You're not afraid anymore, are you, boy? Corey, will you please thank Mr. Gunther for offering me that Dalmatian and tell him that I think he's got a mighty fine watchdog there.
The second finest watchdog in the district.
Oh, you go on.
You heard the man, Lassie.
Come on, Barney. Well, come on, Barney.
Well, he's back on duty.
Good old Barney. That's